Hey guys, so we have another version of the reroll guide because I made some mistakes in the last one. I don't know what I was thinking. I just gave out some wrong info. So we're going to get rid of that one. We're going to redo it today. So I'm going to go through it just like it's our first time. So when you first make an account, it's going to automatically make you a guest account. But as soon as you're done that reroll, you do have to make an actual account. So you're going to have to come to register right there. So you're gonna have to put your email address and password in, but the first time you can just use your regular email address. The second time though, you can either pick a spot and put a period in it. This is gonna let you create a new account. It's gonna route back to your own email address, but this will count as a separate account. If we want to do another one, we can move that period, put it right there. Now this is a different account again. A better way to do it though is to put a plus and a 1. So every time you go through, do a new reroll, you're just gonna go +1, +2, +3. You can just change the number and that'll let you make a new account. You don't have to create a new email. It's just a really easy way. It's called salting your email. And then I would highly recommend to write down the number that you use and what units you got, because you don't want to be re-rolling forever, right? Like you might want to re-roll like 5-10 times. That's going to be about half an hour. 5 re-rolls is about 30 minutes. So depending on what your tolerance is, keep track of what you got so you can go back and choose the best account you have if you give up re-rolling. So I've already done the tutorial. It takes about 3.5 to 4 minutes. If you're paying attention, 3.5. If you're kind of just skimming through it, 4 minutes. That will get to this point where everything opens up. So we're gonna grab some tickets and some currency so we can actually do the rerolls. So first we're gonna enter some gift codes. Come to your level on the top left there and come to redemption code. And we have XGIFT2025, and that's gonna give us some currency. Got 100 right there. We're also going to be doing launch now, it's called, and that will give us some more currency. You got 500 that time. We also have VIP 777, and that is going to give us a little bit more currency, only 90. VIP 888 is our last code. That is for another 30. Now we're going to come back. You're going to go to event, 7-day login. We get 10 tickets right there, so we'll claim those. Come to the public beta benefits. We have another 10 tickets. So now we're at 20. Come to rookie. We have 1 ticket here. We'll grab that. And coming back to your mail, bunch of pre-registration stuff. So claim all. I think we get 15. Yeah, I was gonna say 20. We get 15 here, but also 1,500 currency. And this is really good too. After you're done re-rolling, you can pick a sigil for an SSR sigil. There's unit specific ones in here as well. And now I'm just going to reuse part of my video talking about the units, which ones you're going to want to reroll for. So now for the units you want to get, there's about 4 of them, I believe. So Lilira is one of the good ones. She's a healer and she's going to be used to increase your team's survivability. She's going to be giving all allies shields. So she's got a chance to stack shields there as well as here. She does give extra shields to units of the same element. She also heals all allies and does extra healing to allies of the same element as well. Karanisa is a good breaker. She's going to be triggering energy burst at no cost on a new target after she defeats one. Deals less damage, but extra attacks. She also has high single target damage. And right here, she increases her own energy burst damage by 10% up to 50%. So she always attacks a single target enemy or a single enemy in the back row. Another good breaker is Echo. She's going to be buffing all allies attack as well as crit damage up to 3 stacks. It's increased for allies of the same element, so lightning element allies. Another attack buff there. And her AoE has a chance to inflict Electro Ban where targets can't use energy burst, so that's really, really good. Did I say Karanissa was a strike or was a breaker? She's a striker. Another option if you want an AoE striker is Yan, because she can slot into pretty much any team. All the other AoE damage dealers, they deal extra damage based on faction bonuses and stuff. And so if you're not running a mono faction type team, this one's really good because it does extra damage regardless of the team you're in. So she buffs her attack with her sword energy buff. She also gets defense ignore, which is really good. She deals damage to enemies in 2 horizontal rows, so it's a lot of enemies as well. You can see the attack patterns right here. Then her AoE, if she has more stacks or more than 3 stacks of sword energy, consumes all stacks to increase energy burst damage by 10% and deals 40% extra damage to the primary target. And another really, really good unit is, let me find her here, Turn. So she's probably the best breaker. She's going to be increasing everybody's speed, which is huge, as well as increasing everybody's attack. Not that one. Where's the attack? Right there. Increases all allies' attack. More for the same element. This is where it gets big. Combat command to all allies causes their damage skills to deal additional quantum damage equal to 55% of turns attack, plus 30. More for the same faction units, last 2 turns, so it's just a lot of extra damage for your whole team right there. Which is probably the one you want to go for. Okay, so now we know which units we're going to want to get. We'll come to link search here. Now, this onboarding link, you're guaranteed to get one of these 3 units. Now, you could, like Alice is probably the best. Alice is the best out of all of these. She does really good single target damage, but depending on what other units you get in your reroll, you might want to get a different unit for now, because mono faction teams are really strong in this game. A lot of these units will have, like, I think Dawn does freeze, Merlot does burns, and they do extra damage if more of their same faction is on the team. There's a lot of like synergy within the faction, so it's really good to have a mono faction team, or at least a 3 and 2 team, something like that. So this actually does take the same tickets we're going to use some in these other places. So this regular link will take the same tickets as the onboarding link. So now there's kind of 2 different ways you can go about this, right? We will get 50 tickets in the end. So we can use all of our regular tickets here. We'll see who we get. Maybe we'll get lucky for the video. I did the last reroll guide. I got really lucky. I'll throw that in at the end of this video just to show my summons. So nothing there, just an SR. We get a bunch of copies of that unit for free just for playing the game. We'll do our second pull here. Nothing again, just another SR. Who is it this time? The same. Okay, yeah, so this is not going to be our lucky day. Do our third pull here. We did get an SSR. Right on. Who is it though? Ling. Okay. Not what we're looking for. Oh, we are lucky. We got diamond. Okay, diamond again. Not exactly what we're looking for. That is pretty lucky, getting a double SSR pull for the video and 2 SRs. That's a pretty good pull. Can't complain about that. So we have 6 tickets now. So you could keep spending your currency in here and just keep pulling here. Now, I wouldn't recommend that now because we got pity, right? So it reset to 50 pulls, but say we did 30 pulls, we'd be at 20 left to get an SSR. So we could do 2 pulls in here, or you can come to the uplink because Karanissa is really, really good. So this should be the point of your reroll, is getting Karanissa. You can use your currency on her, so we'll do 10 pulls here. It is 1,800 for 10 pulls, so you're not going to get very many pulls trying to get her. So this should be your reroll target, is getting her. That was the same that we got the first 2 pulls. So we've pretty much exhausted our currency and our tickets at this point, but we'll come back here and we'll go to rookie. Gonna grab a couple more tickets right there. You can also come to achievements right here, and we should have a little bit of currency in here, only 60, but then we'll come back to link search, 8 tickets, 570 currency. We could do this. Might as well just save that for later, really. It's guaranteed to get one of the 3, and it's an endless summon, right? Like if we go in, actually I don't want to waste the tickets for the video. I'll throw up the footage of the other thing right now. It is an endless summon. So if you get Merlot and you don't want her, you can resummon, get Merlot again, resummon, get Dawn, resummon, get Alice, keep her. You can just keep going until you get whichever unit you want out of these 3. And you get a lot of summoning tickets as you're playing. So this really shouldn't affect your rerolls at all. You really should be going for Karanissa. It just sucks we only really get a 10 pull on her banner. It is fairly low, so 2% per pull. So out of 10 pulls, it's not actually 20%, is 18.29%. I just asked Google to do the math for me. Pretty sure it's going to just be 0.98 to the power of 10. Pretty sure that's how you do that math. Anyway, so yeah, we have an 18% chance, basically, on our 10 pull every reroll to get an SSR. And then out of all of these SSRs, there's a 20% chance to get Karanissa. So if you got an hour to reroll, you'll be able to get Karanissa most likely. So you could do that to speed things up. Just go through the reroll process, put your codes in, get all your currency, and then you could do your first 10 pull here. Then anything else you get is basically a bonus, right? And then, like I said, the onboarding link will get tickets from playing. Don't factor that into your reroll. So we'll use the currency to do one more 10 pull here, and got nothing. So that one is a bust. We did get 2 SSRs, not what we're looking for though. 2 different factions, got a support, and I can't remember what she is. She's a stun. So we are going to reroll. So you're going to come to your level in the top left, go down to player center, and then we can hit switch account, click on email, click on register. And then next time you enter your email, not +3, we're at +4 now. You register that and just start the whole process over again. So again, you do, oh, I can't get out of here now, can I? Yeah, I don't know why they did this. I'm stuck in here now. So anyway, you really want turn, echo, what's her name again? Little Rita? Something. I'm drawing a blank on her name. Those would be awesome from the regular banner. Karanissa, awesome from the uplink banner. If you get either one of those, you probably get so if you get Echo, Turn, or Karanissa, you're set. You don't really want to start off with a healer, right? So one of those three would be awesome. And I will have a beginner's guide out and a tier list out as well. So I'm going to be doing the tier list today. I'm going to be working on it right after you see, if you saw this video, if you're watching this right now, the tier list is probably already up. So let me know if this helps you out in the comments below. Subscribe for more Anchor Panic content, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.